Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Meditations. Tonight we are going to do a meditation that is called Creating with Jesus. So if you would just get yourself centered, maybe both feet on the ground, take a couple of deep centering breaths in and out, in and out. Breathing deep in and out. And just before we begin to center and to relax our body, I'm going to just ask you to think of watching a liquid flowing just through your body, and something that is a warm, soft liquid from the top of your head and just being kind of poured throughout your body, down through your throat, your shoulders, down into your arms, to your very fingertips, through your chest, your stomach, lower back, your thighs, down to the tip of your toes. One more deep breath in and out. We begin. It is mid-morning on a day that you are free to do whatever you want. You are sitting, drinking your favorite morning beverage. Where are you? What are you drinking? How do you feel? You notice that the mailman has just delivered the mail, so you go to retrieve it. You look through the mail and you noticed an envelope addressed with your name on it. The envelope is your favorite color. What color is it? You open the envelope and realize it is a handwritten invitation. What does the handwriting look like? The invitation is from Jesus. You stare at the invitation because it seems incredulous that you would receive an invitation from Jesus. The invitation is for an opportunity to create something with him. Instructions to tell you to dress comfortably and with clothing that you will not mind getting dirty or stained. This invitation is for you alone, and you are to be at the address listed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide you will go and you get ready. What clothing do you change into? You look up the address that is written on the invitation, and you discover that it is a place where creating something would make sense. Where is the invitation telling you to go? How do you get there? When you arrive, you are greeted by Jesus. You have never seen Jesus, but you know it is him. How do you know that it is Jesus? What does Jesus look like? Jesus greets you and lets you know how pleased he is that you came. What does Jesus say to you? And what does his voice sound like? Jesus then tells you to come into the space where the two of you will be working. What is the space like? What are the smells in this place? What do you hear? Jesus asks you what you would like to create with him. What do you tell him? Jesus says that your idea was just the thing that he was thinking of creating also, and he has everything that the two of you will need to make it. What are the materials you will need? Jesus leads you to a storage area, and you begin gathering your supplies. What do you gather? Where do you go to work on your creation? As you are getting ready to make your project, Jesus asks you why you have chosen this particular project. What do you tell him? Soon you begin to work together. What is the very first thing that you do? Jesus is easy to work with. Why and how are you working together? Soon the two of you are creating and enjoying one another's company. What does that look like? You are very pleased with how your project is turning out, and so is Jesus. As you work together, your conversation flows easily. What are you talking about? You finally finish your creation. What does it look like? Jesus, smiling, comes and stands next to you. He puts his arm around you and he says something about what the two of you have done together. What does he say to you? You, in turn, say something to Jesus. What do you say to Jesus? It is time to clean up and go home. You put away the things that you needed to do your work. When it is time for you to leave, Jesus asks you what you want to do with the creation. What do you tell him? As you are getting ready to head home, Jesus comes up to you and gives you a big hug. What does that hug feel like? He releases you from his hug, steps back, but is looking right into your eyes as he tells you that you are a wonderful gift to him and he appreciates all that you are. What does Jesus say that he appreciates about you? How do you respond to his compliments? You then tell Jesus that you too appreciated this day with him and all that you have come to know about him from this experience. What do you tell him that you have learned about him from this day? Jesus then says that he wanted to share this experience with you and let you know that although he isn't always there physically with you, he is always with you. Jesus then turns to go, and you start to head home. As you travel back home, you feel so full of energy and yet so very peaceful. What is the feeling that you carry home with you? Your last thought before you enter into your home is, this has been an amazing day. Amen.